So innovation has actually been a key driver. Increases not just in productivity, but also sectoral transformation and real transformation of society. So whether we're talking about the internet, mass production, aerospace, nuclear, what those advances actually required was a particular type of policy making, which in economics we don't have words for. We often pretend that we can just fix different types of market failures. And the kind of innovation-led growth, which has in fact increased productivity across the whole economy, has actually often required not only horizontal policies, but vertical policies that targeted the whole innovation chain, and in the end actively shaped and created markets, not only fixed them. The government's role in innovation is extremely important, and it's actually important along the whole innovation chain. We often like to pretend that it's simply important for fixing market failures, like when you have a public good, positive externalities like basic research. But actually what got us the big advances, whether we're talking about the internet, GPS, touchscreen display, was a much greater, both in terms of breadth and depth of public sector activity. We had decentralized networks of public agencies across the whole chain, so basic research, applied research, and then the few companies that actually wanted to engage with big innovation agendas required patient, long-term, committed finance. And there has been public sector activity across that whole chain. There's two big takeaways. The first is that if we actually want to talk about not just the rate of growth, but also the direction, and that direction, if we want it to be innovation-led growth, then actually how innovation happens and the dynamics of innovation has to also be understood in the Treasury. We cannot have this kind of vertical relationship where economic growth is talked about in the Bank of England and the Treasury, and then every now and then a bone is given to BASE, the new Ministry for Innovation and Industrial Strategy. We need those conversations to be happening horizontally. Second, we absolutely need to think about this, both the rate and the direction of change in terms of economic policy co-creating markets and shaping markets, not just fixing them. I think that actually thinking of it in this way, shaping markets actually helps us get much more systemic type policies and less patchy policies, which we know have not worked.